And let me ask you, when we know that that's the first step, why, well, why are you choosing the sound system genre to begin your exercise regimen far and beyond?
Great question. Um, the system culture is, um, if you just listen to the lyrics of the songs, it's very conscious, very
Right,
positive, which is, um, we got it. That's what people should be hearing in lyrics.
right.
It's and you could even say it's positive programming.
Yeah, of course.
So like
Yeah.
that's where you start there, and then the rhythmic and repetitive nature of reggae and sound system. Um, and then, in my opinion, no science or data to back this, but the bass penetrates into higher being bodies,
Yes.
which everyone has, but some, let's just say, are dormant.
Yes.
But there's something about the bass, especially in the sound systems,
Yes.
goes through the skin into something deeper and more subtle that's there.
Yeah.
It almost communicates
Well,
with the
it does
person that's
communicate.
feeling it.
It does. It does. It it actually goes back to where you have a created circle, right? And then you have what they have out here, and you have drum circles.
Hmm.
Drum circles actually started thousands of years ago. And
Hmm.
what you would have a outside circle of community. Then you have a circle of women, circle of children. Then you have your drummers up front, and then they would create this beat to where they're all in harmony, they're
Hmm.
all become balanced. And what's unique about the situation, it called spirits. And what would happen is it would draw people into the middle of the circle, and their bodies would move in all these ways that be like unbeknownst to people. Like, how did the body move like that? But it was actually the bass drums vibration speaking to the spirit, and the spirit was loose. It was able to do the things that were phenomenal to the human eye, but actually it was just a magical thing that takes place when you are in sync with this beat. So when you have reggae and you have the sound system and it is repetitive and it's bass, if you ever, I know you have, and I've been there too. If someone has never been to a sound system, they have these speakers that are enormous by size, and they vibrate your whole body to the point to where you don't even know if you have a heart, right? Because your body is so much in vibration. But what it does is it puts you in a natural trance of dancing that makes you move. And within this movement, you may not be doing the way out type of things, but mentally you have left because you have now housed all this positive energy, and people around you have this all positive energy to where now this great place is filled with just movement.
Hmm. And it's almost like the speakers are pounding that into you.
Yes, yes.
There's no reason, you don't have any resistance to those vibes.
No, you
And
don't.
it's just pounding away on all that wrong thinking, all those negative feelings, all that stagnation of the body. When that bass is really pounding, it's like it frees you up from all the nonsense.
Man, for real. Yes. I haven't been to a sound system yet where I haven't seen a person moving.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't
It
been.
just it's almost like they don't have a you don't have a choice. You have to because it's
That's
so
my whole point.
powerful.
That's my whole point. If you go to a sound system, dancer or not, you will move your body. and in a positive way.
You're under the influence of the selector.
Yes, you are.
And
Yes, you are.
they're in control, they're in control, and you're putting yourself out there. I mean, you could find some analogies with like almost in the realms of shamanism,
Right. Yeah.
and because you're putting yourself in an environment where your body and mind will be influenced by the
Right.
person in control.
Right. Right. Right.
And so
Yeah,
there is
well,
an element to it, but that's why, when you meet the selectors, very humble, very good people, because it's almost like they understand the responsibility of what they're doing.
exactly. Exactly. I agree. You couldn't have said it no better right there. That
And
no,